welcome to T-Max Talks. Here I'm going to be shaping up a wig that Christina made. She actually threw this together with some scrap pieces that she had and brought it in this morning, and there's obviously lots of disconnections. So we are just going in now. I'm using an HH1's dry slide cutting shear, and I'm just kind of working out some of the angles, basically just doing a round layer cut and evening out some of the areas that I see. And then you'll see that I'm point cutting in with texturizing shears, my HH40T, and I'm point cut and pull, and that is just creating some natural breakage into wig wefts. So when you have a weft of hair where all the hair is the exact same length, it can look very fake. So when you go in and texturize and internal layer some of these wefts, that's what's going to make it look more like a natural hair. And so you'll see just by the end of this video, this wig will be flowy and you can do a lot to work with it, and no one will ever see these disconnects that we started with. And this is even using multicolored hair, which can in some cases make chunkiness or blocking more apparent. So I'm working against that as well to try to blend in the colors. So whenever I'm getting to chunks of blonde or chunks of red that look very unnatural and create a heavy line of demarcation throughout the haircut, I can go in with texture shears and work that out. So that's just a little bit of what we're doing right here on the sides. We love making wigs and shaping up wigs here. It's a lot of fun. You can create a different look. We're actually the whole month right now, the staff are doing a different style every day. So this is why Christina chose this wig today, because we are seeing how long we can go wearing our hair differently every single day of the week before we run out of ideas. So just a fun team challenge. As you can see right there in that back, everything just started looking so much more natural. And now I'm bringing it around to these front wefts that are right around the fringe area, and they were super thick. You could tell it was obviously, you know, a hair piece of some sort there. And whenever you go in and texture, everything just starts looking more and more believable. So I'm edging out now around the perimeter, just point cutting with texturizers, not with regular shears. You can point cut with a texturizer. So that's what I'm doing. And of course, just using a comb as a guide. You can see now we're getting some good movement, and the top is still super heavy. So I'll just section off everything below and pick up pieces that I see need more texture and address them. I hope that you guys are learning something from this video. If you haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you have questions or if there's a video that you would like to see me do, I'd be more than happy to film one for you. So just comment below what you would like to see more of, and I'll get to work on that for you. So here's this back section. I'm just doing more internal layering around the crown so that we have nice flow. Happy with the way that's starting to look now. And I'll go back and tweak this time and time again until I get the look and the feel. I do a lot of cut by feel. When I adjust the perimeter in the front and I'm trying to find, you know, the right length, I always feel, sometimes with my eyes closed when I do that, so that I can just really visualize that. Because if we look in the mirror, sometimes we're off, and people's ears are different heights on their head. A lot of different scenarios exist. So always feel what you're doing as you're doing it, and don't just rely on the mirror. It's a good tool to have, but you see here I was just point cutting and texturizing out that top layer, and it was filmed in portrait mode, so we missed a little bit of the top section of that. But right now I'm sectioning out the bang, clipping up weft by weft, and I'm on a point cut with texturizing HH40Ts, Hattori Hanzo texturizing 40 tooth shear. And then you'll see in a moment, I want to swap the position down like this, laying it flat and pulling and dragging. This is a great way to work with extensions and texturizing extensions. I do a lot of tape-in method extensions as well. And this is the technique I use on almost all of those applications to blend out the heaviness of the extension. And it just looks so natural and it's so easy. And with these shears, I do feel like I'm able to close and pull. And with other texturizers, I was not able to do that. And that's the design of the blade. So if you are interested in that, reach out and I'll give you some more information. You can always take one of my cutting classes. I travel all over, so if you send a request in, I can come to a city near you, salon near you, or you can host in your salon as well. So as you can tell, I'm just slowly letting weft by weft down at this point, using that same technique, and slide out, texturizing with this HH40T, just so that this hair starts flowing and acting as you would normally see hair. And this is going to remove all that bulky weight that was just laying in the front. Also, when you see that wigs seem to be really heavy on that top and you have this really sheet of hair that comes across, and you want that to blend more and you want to be able to control the hair more so it doesn't want to live exactly where the weft was placed, this is the techniques that you will need to do. Anytime that you're putting hair in, I always suggest you put way more hair in than you anticipate having, so that once you go in and texturize, you have the perfect amount left behind. Because if you leave 100% of the hair that you put in there, it's going to remain very unnatural. And as you can see, this is looking great now that we just put a little texture right there in the front. Please reach out to me if I can be of any help to you at all on Instagram at tmax75, here on YouTube or on Facebook. I look forward to meeting you all one day, and thank you again for watching this video. Bye-bye. That's it, guys. You made it to the end of the video, and for your patience and sticking around to the very end, I'm gonna give you a bit of an offer. So as we scan through some after photos, anyone that watched this and made it here, I'm offering a free consulting session with you. So a 1-hour consult at no charge. Reach out at tmaxhairstudio@gmail.com and let me know. I will set that phone call up for you at your convenience. Thanks again. Y'all have a great day.